congratulations on your first panel. This is an incredible program, and I am honored to speak with you, and thank you for sharing a couple minutes of your afternoon with me today. So let me tell you a little bit about myself. I wear a few different hats. I am an attorney, as you heard. I am a councilwoman in West Windsor. I own my own business, and I'm a mom. So all of those roles, even the mom part sometimes, involve public speaking. So what, you all know it. One of the biggest things that I think has impacted my life is having to run for public office. I was that kid in high school and college and law school that's kind of hid in the back of the classroom. I hated public speaking. I would never raise my hand and volunteer. I never volunteered for special projects. I never volunteered for these impressive leadership programs. And the idea of standing in front of a room of 30, 40, 50 people would have terrified me. And then I realized, someone asked me to run for public office, and I thought, no, why would I do that? That means I have to stand up in front of a room and talk to people. I'm not gonna do that. So I said no 3 times. And finally, on the 4th time I was asked, in a very short period of time, I started to realize that as an attorney, I spend all of my time representing people, women, who are being discriminated against in the workplace. And that it seemed ridiculous to me, where I spend my whole career complaining about how women are not given opportunities, that here I am as a woman turning down an opportunity. It made no sense. So I said, all right, fine, I'm gonna do it. I'm going to overcome this insane fear I have of speaking in public, and I'm gonna go out there and do it. So I don't know if any of you have ever had to run for public office, but it's terrifying. You're standing in front of a room of hundreds of people trying to convince them of 3 things: that you're a great person, that you have great ideas and policies, and that they should vote for you. And most times you have 3 minutes to do that. That is an impossible task. Another part of running for public office means going and knocking on doors, introducing yourself to people that you've never met before, and again, in a very short amount of time, trying to convince them why you're the right candidate. I must have done something right, because I won. and then it didn't end there, because I thought, whew, I'm done. I don't have to do this anymore. Well, every other Monday night in West Windsor, I sit on the West Windsor Township Council. We have a 2 to 3 hour meeting. The meeting room is filled with people, residents of the town. I sit up at a dais, and we're recorded and televised. It's absurd. That's more public speaking. So it seems like it never ends. I wish that when I was growing up, I grew up in India. I wish when I was growing up that I had access to programs like this. We didn't have anything like this. This is incredible. So as your panelists confirmed, you're all here because your parents told you you needed to be here. Think about why you want to be here, right? So your parents have put you in the room. They've given you access to these incredible programs. Learn from my experience that had I had this kind of program early in my life, my public speaking exposure, my career as a lawyer, owning my own business would have been so much easier. I'll tell you a funny story. So when you own your own business, your parents will know that you have to generate your own clients. You need to go out, you need to network, you need to market with people. I was that person that would buy a ticket to a networking event. I would drive over there, I was all pumped up, yeah, I'm gonna go in, it's gonna be great. I would walk in the room, I would see 50 people I didn't know, I would turn around and leave. And one of the things that your panelists talked about is how public speaking helps develop confidence. So even if you're not in a public speaking context, you have that confidence and the ability to walk up to someone and say, hi, my name's Ayesha. What do you do for a living, right? You don't have that unless you've been trained in this, unless you've had a chance to be up at the podium or run a panel discussion. These are all things that slowly build your confidence and make you into a much more well-rounded person. So along my journey, I've learned 3 things. Get up in front of a room as much as you can. It's really, really valuable experience. It doesn't have to be a long talk, right? Prepare as much as you can. Prepare an outline of your speech. Practice your speech, right? Whether you're doing it in front of a mirror. I used to hate practicing speeches in front of a mirror. And then I realized, okay, well, if I have my iPhone recording me, then I don't have to watch myself, but I can listen to the playback. And you learn something new every time you listen to yourself speak. So for all of you in this room that participated today, that competed, this is the hardest part. You've already accomplished it. So keep going. Keep doing everything that you're doing, because you're doing everything exactly right. And then you should go home and thank your parents for doing it today. Thank you.